In today's video, I'm going to be reading Sam and the Lucky Money, written by Karen Chinn. After I'm done reading, you'll find out about some fun activities that you can do that will teach you a little bit more about sharing and borrowing and staying true to yourself. Now go ahead and get comfortable while I read Sam and the Lucky Money. I'm Ann Schilling from UW-Madison Division of Extension, and this is your Money as You Grow book read. Sam and the Lucky Money. Sam could hardly wait to get going. He tapped his jacket and zipped it up, and he patted his pockets. It was time to go to Chinatown for New Year's Day. Sam thought about sweet oranges and lucky money. Crisp dollar bills tucked in small red envelopes called leases. Sam's grandparents gave him leases every New Year. Each envelope was decorated with a symbol of luck, 2 golden mandarins, or a Chinese junk, a slithering dragon, a giant peach. Sam's leases were embossed in gold. Sam counted out $4. Boy, did he feel rich. His parents said he didn't have to buy a notebook or socks as usual. This year, he could spend his lucky money his way. Sam, his mother called, it's time to go shopping. Hurry so we don't miss the lion. Coming, said Sam. The streets hummed with the thump of drums and the clang of cymbals. Everywhere, dusty red smoke hung in the air, left by exploding firecrackers. Give me your hand, said his mother. I don't want you to get lost. Sam tucked his hand reluctantly. It seemed like everyone was shopping for New Year's meals. There were so many people crowded around the overflowing vegetable carts that Sam had to look out for elbows and shopping bags. Right next to the vegetable stand were 2 huge red paper mounds. Sam kicked the piles with his right foot and then with his left foot until he created a small blizzard. On his third kick, he felt his foot land on something strange. Someone cried out in pain. Startled, he looked up to find an old man sitting against the wall. The stranger was rubbing his foot. Bare feet in winter, Sam thought. Where are his shoes? Sam stared at the man's dirty clothes as he backed away. He found his mother picking out oranges, and he tugged on her sleeve, pulling harder than he meant to. Hey, I need this arm, she said. Where have you been? It's time to go. For once, Sam was glad to follow his mother. In the bakery window, Sam eyed a gleaming row of fresh charbao, his favorite honey-topped buns. When they opened the door, the smell of sweet egg tarts and coconut pastries erased any thought of the stranger. Sam wondered how many sweets he could buy with $4. Now you might get, huh? Said a young woman from behind the counter. When Sam gave her a puzzled look, she repeated the question in English. What do you want? Sam was about to ask for buns when he noticed a tray full of New Year's cookies. They were shaped like fish with fat pleated tails that looked like little toes. He couldn't help but think about the old man again. Sam decided he wasn't hungry after all. Suddenly, he heard a noise from outside that sounded like 1,000 leaves rustling. He ran to the window to see what was happening. Look, he yelled. Bundles of firecrackers were exploding in the street. Rounding the corner was the festival lion, followed by a band of cymbals and drums. Sam pulled his mother outside. The colorful lion went down the street like a giant centipede. Teased by a clown wearing a round mask, it pressed its head up and down. It came to halt in front of a meat market and sniffed a giant Lisi that hung on the doorway, along with a bouquet of lettuce leaves. With loud fanfare, the band urged the lion toward its prize. Take the food, take the money, bring us good luck for the new year. Sam shouted along with the others. His heart pounded in time with the drum's beat. With a sudden lunge, the lion devoured the Lisi all in an eye blink and continued down the street. The crowd clapped and then quickly dispersed. That was a hungry lion, Sam's mother joked. Now he felt hungry too and wanted to go back to the bakery. But just then a large grand opening sign caught Sam's eye. In the window were cars, planes, robots, and stuffed animals. A new toy store. Just the place to spend his lucky money. Sam ran down one side aisle and then another. He examined a police car with a wailing siren and flashing lights. He squeezed a talking pig and laughed as its loud. Then he spotted the basketballs. A new basketball was the perfect way to spend his lucky money. But when he saw the price tag, he got angry. I only have $4, he shouted. I can't buy this. In fact, everything he touched cost more than that. What is $4 good for? He complained, stamping his feet. His mother scrunched up her eyes the way she always did when she scolded him and guided him out the door. Sam couldn't help it. Even with the shiny gold on them, the Lisis seemed worthless. Sam, when someone gives you something, you should appreciate it, his mother said as she marched him along. Sam stuffed his Lisis back in his pocket. The sun had disappeared behind some clouds and he was starting to feel the chill. He dragged his feet along the sidewalk. Suddenly, Sam saw a pair of bare feet and instantly recognized them. They belonged to the old man he had seen earlier. The man also remembered him and smiled. Sam froze in his steps, staring at the man's feet. His mother kept walking. When she turned back to check on Sam, she noticed the old man. Oh, she said, shifting her bag so she could dig in her purse for some coins. Sorry, I only have a quarter. The man bowed his head several times in thanks. He acts like it's $1 million, Sam thought, shaking his head. As they started to walk away, Sam looked down at his own feet, warm and dry in his boots. Suddenly, he stopped. Can I really do anything I want with my lucky money, he asked. Yes, of course, his mother answered. Sam pulled his Lisis from his pockets. The golden dragon looked shinier than ever. He ran back and thrust his lucky money into the surprised man's hands. You can't buy shoes with this, he told the man, but I know you can buy some socks. The stranger laughed And so did Sam's mother. Sam walked back to his mother and took her warm hand. She smiled and gave a gentle squeeze, and as they headed home for more New Year's celebration, Sam knew he was the lucky one. The end. There's Sam with his grandparents and parents. So in this book, Sam had a decision to make about what he was going to spend his money on. Take a minute and think, what were some of the things that Sam wanted to buy? And what did he decide to spend his money on? If you want to stop the video for a while and talk to your family about it, you can. The other thing I'd like you to talk about is the things that Sam wanted and the things that were needed by the stranger. So one of the things that you can do at home is make a chart, like I've made. There might be some things that you want, like toys, for example. Those are things that you can live without. But some things we need. These are needs. For example, we need coats in the cold winter, and we need shoes on our feet, just like the man in the story needed shoes on his feet. So you can do that at home, make a chart or make a list of things that you want and things that you need, and you can talk to each other about that. Also think about a time when maybe you shared something with someone. Talk to your family about a time that someone in your family had shared something with someone. Take a few minutes and talk about what you can maybe do now. There may be some things that you don't need or want anymore that someone else could use. I want to thank you for joining today's Money As You Grow book club. At the end of the slides, you'll see a link to more Money As You Grow information. And please join us next time for the Money As You Grow book club. Thank you.